What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the Newage Cyclops, their version of a legend scale Shockwave. So this figure was sent to me by Michael Rogers along with several other Legends figures. So I really appreciate being able to look at this stuff. I don't normally purchase this stuff, so it's great when subscribers send me stuff to take a look at. So thanks again, Michael. So right out of the box, this thing is really, really cool looking. It is a legend scale, but the detail on here is amazing. You can see that metallic purple paint job, translucent plastic here. You got the translucent for the eye as well, and it is light piped. I think it would have been better painted, but either way, you have that. You've got the gray plastic here for the thighs, for the toes, and then for the elbows. On the side here, you do have that gray paint. Here's the back, relatively clean and compact. It does have a backpack, which is accurate for this character. You have a translucent gun barrel there, and then a painted purple hand there. And of course, what Shockwave figure would be complete without a hose? You get this rubber hose. It's just a very rubbery material. You basically plug it in here. Be careful not to break it. And then you have the twist to plug it in here. And there you go. Proper Shockwave hose. And that looks kind of cool. I didn't see another spot for the hose to plug in, so I think that's your options right there. Really good looking and good quality on that piece there. You also get some other accessories, so you get an alternate hand, so you can take this hand out. And this is the fisted hand, and you can replace that with this straight hand, and this is so he can salute like that, just like the Masterpiece version. If you put the fisted hand back in, you can also use this gun here. You get a little mini Shockwave gun. It is fully painted with the silver and the purple, just like the Masterpiece version. There you go. He can be shooting himself. You also get a flight stand here, or a display stand, which is really cool. It comes in two pieces. Basically take this, plug that into there. You can take this piece here and basically angle that so it's faced forward. And this will plug in to his bottom here. You have 3 points of articulation on the stand, so you can get it articulated here, here, and here, and then kind of get him in a pose where he's flying. But pretty cool stand there. I'm impressed with what they provided here. Pretty crazy. Since we're articulating, let's talk about the articulation on this guy. So the head is on a ball joint. So it goes down to there, up to there, rotates all the way around. It is a little bit tight to the body, but it works. The shoulders rotate around on this ball joint. There's also a joint there. So you can get it all the way up to there. And we know why for the transformation. Rotation at the bicep. Single jointed elbow gets you past 90 degrees. Your rotation at the wrist. You do have a rotation at the waist and an ab crunch all the way down to there. That's some crazy articulation. You have hip skirts on the side and on the front. The legs can go up to there, back to there, and then out to the side, all on friction. You have a rotation at the thigh, all the way around. You have a 90-degree bend at the knee. You have an ankle, well, I guess it's a toe tilt. You have a toe tilt all the way. It doesn't really go the other direction. And then you have a tilt up and down this way. So you can get some walking poses out of that. Pretty impressive stuff for Legend scale. And for a quick size comparison, there it is next to the Newage Megatron. He is a little bit shorter, but looks right in terms of the scale with the G1 cartoon. We will be reviewing this guy separately. I just wanted to show you that he fits in well with the other Newage figures. Alright, now let's get Cyclops transformed into his gun mode. Really interesting and fun transformation. I love the way this turned out. But go ahead and come to the sides here. Open up these panels here. So you have the backpack like that. Take this and fold it down. You'll see it was tabbed in right there. right? And get this sight folded out as well. And you can give yourself some room by pushing this down. It'll give you enough room to come in here, and you're going to pull this out up here, and then pull this entire barrel out. Really kind of neat. Come to the front here, you're going to push the head inwards. That's going to go inside. There's two little panels you got to pull out here. They can be a little bit tricky. If you need a spudger, you can grab a spudger, but I think I can get them. And fold those flat, and then that's going to sit right back down on top of this panel here. And this, just leave this up here for now. Go ahead and take the arms. Arms are going to fold upwards. There's two slots inside the arms. They're going to tab into this little tab right here. So get those folded down, just like the typical Shockwave transformation where the arms go up. Same on this side. And then these are going to tab together on the top. So just get those sandwiched together and press together like that. Make sure you have the arms centered. If they're not centered, get it all squeezed together. Come to the front here, open this up. That's going to fold down and peg in around the hands. All right. Now we'll work on the back here. You just move this out of the way. Come to the legs here. The legs going to unpeg from each other. So basically just get it unpegged. And this panel is going to be moving from the outside. So open that up. It is an accordion piece, so accordion that out. And then fold it up. Fold the foot down. Same on this side. Come in and separate the foot. Accordion that out. Fold this up and fold the foot down. Then we're going to take these panels and they're going to slide down on here. So just be careful with that. I mean, it's a very small mechanism, but I'm really impressed what they did here. But go ahead and slide this one down as well. Make sure this is out of the way so it's got room. All right, so once you get those slid in, then you're going to peg these together. You can come to the bottom here, and these are going to peg together. Pretty big, nice peg, easy to peg together. All right, so you should have something like that. Now you're going to take this piece. This is going to fold downwards here. Fold this panel up, and then these panels down, so you have something like that. This is going to tab into the side of the leg here, the thighs. Same on this side. Rotate this to the side, and then fold that down into the cavity there, and that's going to bring up this piece here. And there you have Cyclops in the gun mode. Really cool. Really cool. I'm very impressed with this. There is a light up feature. Unfortunately, I've tried the batteries. They don't work, so I'll just show you how to access them. Unfortunately, on this copy, I couldn't get it to work. Sorry, Michael Rogers. But what you do is you take a little pin. I have a safety clip here. You're going to poke through this hole right here. And that's going to pop this little panel off. And then in there, you can see there's a little electronic piece. You can get a screwdriver and you're going to remove this screw right here. I'm not going to do it, but this is the battery compartment. The battery goes in there. I did try SW920. It didn't work. So I don't know if I just have the wrong battery or if it just didn't work, but unfortunately I couldn't get that working. So let's put this back in here. And then close this back up. There is no trigger on this particular version, but the detail on this looks really nice. I like the way the gun mode looks overall. The hose still looks appropriate and fits in well. You can use a display stand on this mode, so you go ahead and take this off. And you need this little adapter here, so this adapter is going to peg in to the bottom here, just like the other one. And you can also store this extra stuff now if you want to on here. So the hand goes into there. This gun can go into here. And there you go. We can store that stuff. And basically you're going to get this little piece here which goes up and down. And there are two little tabs on the sides of this. So those are going to fit inside here. So you kind of have to open those up just a little bit to get it in there. So once you get it open, go ahead and get this pegged around. You got to make sure you have it right in the slot or it's not going to stay. So make sure you get it in the right spot and then squeeze it down and now it's displayed. And this can angle up and down. I mean, that's just coolness. So cool. So final thoughts on the Newage Cyclops. Let's start with the positives. The paint is outstanding. It's just beautiful all throughout the figure. They did a great job with the color and just also the overall quality. The accessories are top notch. You get the extra gun, you get the hand, this display stand, which really looks nice and just does a good job. And then overall, the articulation on this guy is really, really well done. Both modes look good as well. Negatives wise, I can't really think of a lot. The only thing I could think of is the eye maybe should have been painted instead of this translucent piece, you know, using light piping. I think light piping is, you know, depends on how you have your display, but a lot of times it ends up being too dark. So that's it. That's it. Everything about this is darn near perfect. I don't think I've seen a version of Shockwave, especially as Legend scale, that just has everything going for it. It's fun, great articulation, everything about it. I love it. Highly recommend it if you're a Legends collector. This is one of those figures that starts making you collect things that you don't want. I almost want to collect this, but I'm not going to get into Legends. I really appreciate Michael Rogers sending this to me so I can take a look, but I just can't start. But if you were ever going to get into it, this figure is a perfect one to start with. So that's really it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.